We haven't had to do a part 2 in a long time, my lovies. I forgot yesterday's video was like the fucking Titanic. Don't you panic, my lovies. We're back. Part 2. What's up, Zach? The number 11 and the number 13. Yeah, this is over, my lovies. This is over. You're no gangster's partner, unfortunately, for them. I was sharing, we got confirmation. There are plenty of fish in the sea. They're never going to find anyone like you, though, because freaking high priestess energy to the star. They know that you are with the freaking chariot. They know that you're destined for greatness. Someone knows you're destined for greatness. Whatever you're supposed to do in this life, you're going to be a beautiful husband, beautiful wife, beautiful partner to spirit. Meaning you're married to your purpose. You're married to your life. Whatever you create is like, it's healing. It's beautiful. And someone sees that in you. They see it in you, but they're too ignorant and too retarded in their processes to allow themselves to even be guided by you. This type of energy is really arrogant energy. They wouldn't even want to allow themselves to be guided by you in the right direction. They will try to bring you down to their level. They will try to make you feel insecure, destroy your self-esteem. They would really want just to have you on their team and ruin your life and your destiny. They can't. They need to stay in their lane. Spirit saying this whole polygamy, polyamorous bullshit, it's not gonna flip. They need to stay in their lane. They're insane. They're overstepping boundaries. This person's not for you, for somebody. They adore you, because I am getting as that example. Again, your sister friend, this person, he chose the person I was dating when I was younger. Someone I dated, when I was younger. He chose the gangster's paradise. And I'm like, I'm okay without that. No, thank you. I can't. No, I can't. I knew I had a choice. He had a choice too, but he chose to go with his crew and fucking put his life on the line a bunch of fucking times and all types of crazy shit. And I had people, at least he was honest enough with himself. I didn't like that he carried the shame for so long, and this person's going to carry the shame for a long time. And I don't like that he carried the shame for so long, but he didn't play the blame game. He took responsibility. He's like, I lost you. I lost you. I could have had the love of my life, but I lost you for playing around. He felt like a clown for playing around. He lost me. He did. He really did. And I think in my whole life, I always say, I don't feel like I've been in love in like the way I would want to be, but out of everyone that I've dated, that person in his own bizarre way, he was the only person that truly loved me. He was the only person that truly loved me. But we were fucking not going anywhere. For what? For me to have little children? He has fucking 5 different babies' mothers. A child, one of his twins passed away. For some of you, twins are important. One of the twins passed away. All the karma. He almost died a few times. Me? No. For some of you, it ain't for you. They adore you. They do, but it ain't for you. And someone's really immature. Spirit's asking you to ignore them because they will ignore you at some point. This is not a fun relationship. This is not polyamorous. It's not a committed relationship. This is suffering. Here's a pregnancy, a birth. So you will have this birth, but here's la shoot. This would be a great fall for you. I'm getting that song, but tonight is the night that I will fight for you over again. Don't fall for you. Don't make me change my mind. Music could be significant. This person can come back playing music for you. Don't fall for it. This would be a fall. This would be a great fall. You are going to have a birth in the autumn. For some of you, maybe it's in the autumn. This person's going to reconnect with you. You're going to have a baby for some of you. La naissance. I do feel the baby and the pregnancy. For some of you, you have a new passion and you're moving in a new direction. For some of you, something about One Direction. For some of you, someone may come playing music and all this. Spirit wants you to ignore them. You could do whatever you want to do, but it would be a great fall. In the autumn. While you're fucking pregnant too. For some of you, this is someone, again, that you're pregnant by, and you may have to make a decision as to or someone's pregnant, take it how it resonates, wherever the shoe fits, wear it. Someone's pregnant by somebody, and they're gonna have to make a decision between a good person that is, even if they're not the blood parent of the baby, they are more parent than the parent will ever be. And someone will just do it for appearances. Someone would actually do it out of their soul, even if they are not the blood parent. Someone will heal you. Healing energy. I told you, for some of you, you're a healer. I felt that healing energy. I felt it, my lovies. I told you, my lovies. They just want your healing energy, but they don't know what to do with it. They take it and they trash it. And they leave you out for fucking dust, make fun of you, treat you like shit, make fun of what you have, what you don't have, not knowing that you were just healing from their fucking suffering that they brought you. They don't care. Someone's too immature for you, my lovies. They are too immature for you. Something about O'Hare. They're too immature, too insincere, too insecure, too immature. They want to fight for you now. It's like... Ship sailed a long time ago. It was a fucking epic fail. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true, because a girl like you is impossible to find. You're impossible to find, and you're going to be even more impossible to find with time, because Spirit wants you to keep your distance. Someone is mad. They're mad at God. They're mad at their own fucking flaws, but they want to be mad at you and at God. Spirit's asking you to keep your distance from this person. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. And they're so arrogant. Over again. Don't make me change my mind. What the fuck have you been? What are you talking about? Don't make you change your mind. I'm just a channeler. It's like the audacity. It's like they procrastinated on taking a move on you. Don't make them change their mind. You're fucking arrogant. What do you mean don't make me change your mind? Don't make you whatever. What did I say for some of you? Noah's Ark. You went through the fucking lesson of Noah. Spirit, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The signs. Noah's Ark has been very present. For some of you, you went through the lesson of Noah. Check the part 1, my lovies. For some of you, you're going through the lesson of Jezebel. For some of you, you went through the lesson of Noah. You built the ark. Spirit told you, prepare yourself, downgrade, leave your work. Noah was one thing. He started building the ark. I want to cry. 8/11, 1988 could be significant, or 88, or 888. They left you out to die. I want to cry. For some of you, you've done a lot of work. You're not a jerk. The lesson of Noah. They left you out to die. They made fun of you. Someone even would say that you were on drugs. And you were never on drugs, my lovies. You're just too smart for them. They said that you were on drugs. I'm getting for somebody said you were on drugs. That's why you behaved weird. They made fun of you, the way you look. They made fun of everything about you. You were out here building the ark that Spirit told you to build. Spirit told you, build this ark because a flood is... Something about an Indian reservation. Something about self-preservation. Spirit said, build this ark. Build this. Whatever this was, whatever the ark was to you. Because Spirit was going to flood you with information. And Spirit wanted you safe. To be able to be in a safe place. The Noah's Ark is very hermit energy. To be in an isolated space, because I'm going to flood you with wisdom. And there's going to be a great flood. And you were wise enough to listen to the call. You were... You built the ark, my lovies. So now you get to ride on the chariot. The ark becomes the chariot. You are the hermit that rides the chariot. You're the emperor, the empress that rides the chariot. The chariot and the hermit are very close. For some of you, they were roasting you. When you were trying to build something, you had people roasting you. You had people ghosting you. You had people putting shit in your way, in your drink too, for some of you. People trying to say you needed to see a shrink. People were telling Noah they had to go see a shrink. He's fucking crazy. Why is he building this ark? A spirit said, keep building. Spirit kept giving you the downloads. What to build, how to build it. They left you. Jesus was a carpenter too. They left you. They left you when you were trying to build what Spirit told you to build. To leave all the bullshit behind. Noah was not working. Noah was building his fucking ark. 11:11. Noah's ark. Now that you've built the ark and Spirit has brought the flood and you are safe, now they want to come and be in your space. After they left you for dead, even tried to destroy the ark as you were trying to build it. Forgive them, Father, because they know not what they do. Isn't that what they say? They come and attack you and call you the evil one. As Spirit is telling you, be obedient, my child. Keep going. You feel like you've lost everything? That's okay. You're going to lose a little bit more. Keep going. Keep growing. Am I not sending you the resources that you need? Not your greed, but what you actually need. I'm trying to redirect you. Keep going. Go in the direction that I am redirecting you in. Keep going. The letter I. For some of you, if you are going to be a single parent, you're going to have support. We saw that yesterday. You have postpartum support in a good way for you. For some of you, you may meet someone a little bit later. For some of you, you're meeting someone who's a hater. For some of you, pastry and first quarter. For some of you, someone's a hoarder. 'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. Spirit thinks they're arrogant. And if Spirit says it, Spirit's their own fucking creator. Spirit's no hater. They play with their own they play with the source. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about where all things come from. They play with the source. You should hear how they talk about God. For some of you, you really actually believe in God. In your heart, not believe, you have a relationship with Spirit. It's very different than church. Or going into one space and thinking you could, just this space is my spiritual space. Everywhere you go, Spirit's right there. Spirit's right there with you because you are. You're there. Because where are you going to go? Where are you going to hide from God? Like, where are you going to hide from Spirit? Where are you going to hide from the all? That's their fall. That's why they go to, no temples can hold me. It's like the easiest thing. And Spirit tells you when to build the temples and when to destroy them. And sometimes we want to hold on to temples. And that's when we come. Again, this energy of idolatry has been very present. People misunderstand what idols are. Spirit has asked. Spirit puts tests. The idols, for example, Noah's Ark, that can become an idol. Noah can then sit there and the ark become the object of his obsession. And just want to protect the ark, just the ark. No, the ark served its purpose. The temple served its purpose. Allow the temple to flow. Just like this is serving a purpose in this lifetime, allow this temple to grow, to flow. And when it's time for Spirit to say enough with the temple, let it go. That's why we fear death so much in this society. I'm just a messenger here, my lovies. Thank you, Spirit. These downloads are really beautiful, my lovies. Thank you, my lovies. Same mistakes repeated over and over again. They keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And they're trying to clickbait you. Did he? Over and over again. And they're watching you. Over and over again. Because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. And I just can't. It's something about, doesn't he say I can't see you with him or some bullshit like that? And it hurts so bad. The letter E, it hurts them so bad. Eddie. And someone's the dad. Edward. Something about Edward's. Something about Edward's house. Something about Edward's spouse. Because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. Because you're a fucking international sensation. Travels are in your field. You got an international sensation here. Who doesn't live in their fears of their peers. You got an international sensation here. Because you're a globalist. And not in a negative way. But for some of you, are a globalist. Positive, negative, whatever. You're a globalist. We got candle. This candle energy has been very present. For some of you, you are a candle. The other day, you dismantle something. You're helping to dismantle something. The other day, I was lighting candles at the park for something about the casino. I was lighting candles at the park for an event. For some of you, there's like a candlelit dinner, or there's like a beautiful event. There's this company. I was going to do something for them. I was going to be a reader for them, but the events that they were trying to invite me to, and they wanted me to play a role, like an actress of sorts, but I didn't like the role they were trying to cast me in. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not doing this. But for some of you, there could be like a special event. They have like candlelit dinners, and they do like special events. For some of you, some type of an event, or you don't want to talk about it. My throat, it really bothered my throat. There's some type of a special event. For some of you, there is a special ceremony. For some of you, there's some type of a matrimony. For some of you, there's a hidden event at a hotel and casino. But I am seeing, like, you know, the movie with not Tom Hanks, Tyra Banks wants to come in. You know the movie with what's his name? Something about Lloyd Banks. You know the movie with Tom Cruise, when they're like in some type of weird ritual space. There's some type of hidden ritual. People wearing masks, or people wearing like their cloaks, and I don't know. And we got candles. For some of you, I'm seeing all types of candle lit places. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But we got candles here. We got DCYF. For some of you, what did I say a few days ago? Spirit gave us something about being careful with the children and candles and fires. Be cautious. For some of you, we got a 10-year-old came in that day. For some of you, the Caymans. Be cautious. For some of you, DCYF and candle. For some of you, DCYF and candle. For some of you, perverted, again, parents, or a parent who's perverted, and a stepson. It's the son. It's the son, and it's Stefan. We got some type of clickbait here. International sensation. Clickbait, that doesn't go there. But somebody gets a standing ovation. But clickbait is not there. Because you're a chosen one. Hello! You're a chosen one. I'm not kidding, my lovies. I just, you're a chosen one. I feel you. You're a chosen one. Someone wants to steal you. You can't, because because chosen one. Doesn't matter how obsessed they are or how angry they are. You're a chosen one. You're a chosen one. Everything came in earlier for a reason. I did not choose this. This chose me. For some of you, you understand the assignment. It doesn't matter. It's something about consignment. When spirit touches you and says it's your time, you're activated. You got to leave everything behind. You're going to lose your mind. You got to go. You're chosen. And you're not a hoe. For some of you, someone would even try to paint you as a hoe. Not knowing the fucking work you be doing on the low. When spirit says you're activated, you're activated. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. They're so envious. So fucking envious and immature. So insincere and insecure. And you're active. It doesn't matter if you need proactive. For some of you, someone makes fun of your acne. I don't know, 2011 and 2012. Oh, this could have been in 2011 and 2012. You went through a bout of acne. I don't know. Someone's trying to bring up your past to make you feel insecure about where you're at now. So you don't even have acne anymore. It's like, that's what's coming in. You see? They're loosey. They're loose. They're a nutcase. For some of you, you're active. You're active. You are active. You are a chosen one. You're an international sensation. You are a shapeshifter in a positive way. Everyone's a shapeshifter. Everyone has the power. You know, it's just how you use the shapeshifter energy. But that shapeshifter, Shasta, Mount Shasta, something about a Rastafarian, something about a Luciferian. We got an active Shafe. For some of you, there's also shapeshifter energy in the negative. So right now we have shapeshifter. We have all types of shapeshifters present. 2111, 2112. See, 2112 mirroring in opposite direction. So we have a spectrum of shapeshifters present. For some of you, a shapeshifter is going to have issues with DCYF. A transfer student. Again, for some, I feel like someone's taking care of someone who is not their child. Someone, I'm getting like Woody Allen energy. A lottery winner. An active lottery winner. For some of you, you could have already won the lottery. For some of you, you could be announcing that you're going to win the lottery. You're gonna be announcing that you're going to win the lottery. For some of you, you're already foreseeing. For some of you have the high priest, high priestess energy. If you dream the numbers, don't give them to someone else. Did I tell you the story, my lovies? They're gonna take you to the glory, my lovies. Something about Gloria and something about a glory hole. Truth was told. So the guy that I dated, I talked about it in the part 1. The guy that I dated throughout high school for 6 years, who we were in our fears, both of us. But he definitely lives in his fears. But fears of his peers. But it was funny. I was at work. I was at work one day. And I worked for Verizon at the time, but I've always had the gift. So I told him I dreamt numbers. I dreamt 5 of the 6 Powerball numbers. Can you go play these numbers for me? At that time, he wasn't working. I was working. So I'm like, by the time I get out of work, I'm not going to be able to. Could you go do this for me, please? Looking back in retrospect, I'm like, you could have found a place to go, but it is what it is. I'm like, please, can you do this for me? Blah, 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 blah. Didn't want to. The 5 of the 6 numbers. It would have been like, now, I was looking at it the other day. I'm like, what would that have been, Spirit? That would have been like almost like $1 million, $2 million. I thought it was less. I was miscalculating even. I'm like, oh, we lost fucking $200,000. That could have been $200,000. I would have shared it with him. Maybe Spirit's like, for some of you, you dream numbers, you dream visions, you don't pay attention to these things. But maybe for some of you, the people that you would have shared it with at the time that Spirit gave it to you, they weren't fucking Dwayne and Wayne have been very present for you. Anyways, you got a lottery winner for some of you, or somebody has already won the lottery, or you're about to win the lottery. This lottery energy 2 days in a row, my lovies, tic-tac-toe. You're approved. Spirit's approving you for the loan. Active. You're approved. And for some of you, approved for a loan. For some of you, we have seen that redlining energy. So for some of you, you could be looking for properties, just making sure that you're dealing with people that are not unconsciously biased. Something about Tobias. Self-mastery, because you have self-mastery, my lovies. Jesus. For some of you, you know also someone, this energy of clickbait energy has been very present. So for some of you, you have mastery over what you watch. For some of you, you're not just watching any old thing. Or for some of you, you can tell that when someone's doing clickbait on you, someone's lying, someone's making up. For some of you, I felt a weird heartbeat in my stomach. For some of you, the pregnancy is definitely there. Jesus. And it's fair. For some of you, maybe during your pregnancy, or if you're already pregnant, or if your partner is already pregnant, like you could be very sensitive to what you're watching. You're self-mastered. You're not just watching anything. It's like, for example, Truth Nunez, this question of what's one thing that people find weird about you has been present the last couple of readings. And I don't, if a commercial comes on YouTube or on anything that I'm, interacting with, I restart the app, or I'll close it out, or I'll skip it. I don't watch just anything. I don't. I'm very intentionable. Okay, for some of you, intentionable. I'm very intentionable. Why intentionable, my lovies? Why intentionable? I'm very intentional on what I'm processing, or why I'm processing something, because I know that we're swimming in an ocean. Something about a ocean's been very present for some of you. You have self-mastery. You're just not clicking on anything just to, like, any clickbait, any thirst trap. You don't fall into those. Something about a hoe came in. For some of you, this is a man, a Hulk. For some of you, the Incredible Hulk. For some of you, hypnotic. For some of you, if you are a man, you don't just go around looking at any thirst trap account. You don't just go around looking at any video. You don't just go around just allowing any energy to come into your space. That's how it's coming in. Come into your face. For some of you, H and a lottery winner. For some of you, H and a lottery winner. For some of you, H and a lottery winner and clickbait. For some of you, I feel like someone already won the lottery. We got an atheist, a candle, and a chosen one. We got an atheist, a candle, and a chosen one. For some of you, you need to light a candle for somebody. For some of you, you need to light a candle for someone who's about to die. They're about to fry. For some of you, someone's going to lose their children. For some of you, a shapeshifter is about to die. I'm just a messenger. This energy of needing to take the children away from someone who's not okay, that's been present for some of you. For some of you, someone's about to fry. This is an atheist. For some of you, you're a chosen one, and you're approved for a loan. When it comes to dealing with an atheist, we got menstruation here, so definitely all types of something about someone's pouring libation as well. We got all types of menstruation. We have all types of pregnancy things. DCYF, menstruation. Your brother's ex, for some of you, your brother's ex is involved in a situation. Self-mastery, a shapeshifter. For some of you, your brother's ex is a shapeshifter. For some of you, and DCYF is involved in a situation, and this shapeshifter is a liar. For some of you, your brother's ex put out a hit for hire. For some of you, your brother can be going through a divorce. For some of you, your intuition scares them. What did I tell you? What did I say? So they try to downplay you. 2811. For some of you, your brother's ex, yesterday, this energy came in with the whole shit show that some of you are going through. Your brother's ex could have waged war on you because your intuition. For some of you, your brother's ex, who's a shapeshifter, could have seen that you, and who's obscene too. Is something about Christine. Something about Christina. Your brother's ex could know that you or your family have some type of gift, spiritual gift, and this person tried to attack you. For some of you, your brother's ex is scared of your intuition. We got a transfer student here. We got DCYF. We got the letter H. We got self-mastery. We got a clickbait. We got a lottery winner. Same-sex shit. A transfer student and same-sex stuff. For some of you, there could be issues with a shapeshifter and a transfer student and same-sex stuff. Someone could be adopting, again, Woody Allen energy, but maybe it's the same sex. 2911, 1111. Someone you met while running errands has... I told you someone's been watching you. I told you someone that you barely. For some of you, Barry. For some of you, I told you. Someone listens to Barry White and watches you. I told you, for some of you, some energy of watching is someone you barely know. Someone you met while running errands has been watching you. They're a shapeshifter. DCYF, for some of you, this person's also a liar. This person could have gone through adoption. For some of you, this person could have been adopted in their life. Visiting a strip club. DCYF and visiting a strip club? What in the fudge? Looking for a lawsuit. This shapeshifter is a fucking hot mess. I told you, for some of you, there's a shapeshifter who feels like a hot mess. Looking for a lawsuit and candle. This person could do rituals to, their habitual rituals to manifest money off of the pain and suffering of others. This person likes to look for a lawsuit. This shapeshifter spends a lot of time at the fucking strip club. And then they like to stalk people too. What in the fucking hellhole? We got an airline voucher. This person travels a lot with an atheist, or an atheist is going to get some type of airline voucher. The atheist is a chosen one. We got a balanced connection built on equal give and take. For some of you, a chosen one and an atheist. A balanced connection built on equal love. Equal give and take. For some of you, there could be an atheist that you will be meeting or coming to see you, who is going to be an important piece to your mission for some of you, but errors and omissions, and something about the commissioner. We got a loving babysitter. Your intuition scares me. Same sex. A loving babysitter. We got stylish. Your brother's ex. Someone, for some of you, your brother's ex is trying to master something. For some of you, your brother's ex can also be stylish. For some of you, your brother's ex could have sent something about CeeLo. Something about the casino. For some of you, your brother's ex could have sent someone to meet you while you were running errands to watch you. For some of you, I believe, for some of you, someone's trying to get pregnant. They can't get pregnant. I believe in menstruation. A stripper could be involved in a situation. For some of you, they have done this before. If it's not the fucking theme, they have done this before. For some of you, approved for a loan. For some of you, they have done this before. A balanced connection. For some of you, you could be meeting someone that you have met before in another life, if you believe in that. Or you just have a really strong affinity to someone's energy who's now an atheist in this life. For some of you, a stripper or someone that is stylish, they tried to walk in your shoes as a master. It didn't work. It was a disaster. Tried to walk in your shoes and got blisters. Maybe because Pfizer and their sisters. You are a self-master. You're not trying to be in bigger shoes or Biggie. Tupac, East Coast, West Coast. Try to walk in your shoes, but they got blisters because your shoes are too small for them, and you don't care about whether your shoes are too big or too small. You're just living in your shoes. You are the creator. This is big energy. The letter H, you are the creator. There's a loving babysitter as well involved in a situation. For some of you, someone is exaggerating events to justify their overreacting. They're actively doing this. They've done this before. For some of you, I think someone's envious of you because you're an international sensation. They're exaggerating the events to justify their overreacting. They could be exaggerating, like, for some of you, there's someone you barely know. So they could be exaggerating how deep your connection was, how much you talked. If you had a conversation, they could be exaggerating the contents of the conversation. Someone with a foreign accent, foreign to the United States. Someone is coming from a foreign country. They're going to have an airline voucher. This person is very active, and they've done this before. They're selling something. Someone's selling organs. That's what's coming in. Your sister's ex. Clickbait. Your sister's ex, your brother's ex. What the fuck? They tried to walk in your shoes and they got blisters. They will reach out because be cordial. Be cordial with your sister's ex for some of you, because you're going to win the lottery, and they're going to reach out because your finances are great and you should support them however you can. Spirit's going to ask you to support somebody, especially your sister's axle, and something about an axe. They want forgiveness but are too confused to approach. This is also your sister's ex who wants forgiveness, but they're too confused to approach. They're going to reach out to you when you win the lottery, or some type of lottery is coming to you. Money's going to look good, my lovies. Seeing your favorite artist. For some of you, you're your sister's ex's favorite artist. You are your sister's ex's favorite artist, and they're going to be flying from another country. They have some type of accent that's foreign to the United States. You got a new instrument from someone with a foreign accent. This person could be into all types of dealing, my lovies. I don't know. This energy over here keeps coming in with some other shit. Like drug dealing, organ trafficking, but they could also deal instruments. It's like having like a music store, but then you also do other things. And now I'm getting that song, Let the Bodies Hit the Flow. Let the bodies hit the flow. This person could sing a lot about like death and killing, and there's a reason. Something about a killing. Something about like killing like for something about killing, and then something about killing like something about Dragon Ball Z, like Piccolo and Krillin, but someone's a villain. Something about like clay killing, like clay pots. This energy has organ trafficking, drug trafficking, and all types of trafficking around them. Human trafficking, but then they also have Oregon is important for this person, but they also have a music store. Someone with a foreign accent to the United States. This is a new instrument, or they have a new instrument that they're employing. I am getting like, I use this new instrument, this new tool. It's like using a katana for like more precise cutting of something. I'm seeing like cutting bodies, but you know, take what resonates and leave what fucking doesn't. Whoa. Ego stroking. Exaggerating events to justify their overreacting. Someone who likes their ego stroked or likes to stroke your ego. You need to keep your distance away from this person. This is not an equal loving connection. They want to make it seem like that. They're ego stroking you to make it seem like they're saying all the right things, but you need to stay away from this person. For some of you, they could have, because this person could have stood up for you and they did not. And they've done this before. They could have, something about a hoof. Something about a hoof, like the hoofs of a horse. They could have stood up for you, but they did not. For some of you, this is someone that, for some of you, when you make it big, 3717, you're going to have everybody on your team. Again, Noah's Ark. They could have stood up for you, but they never did. And they did this before. So they did this multiple times. They had multiple chances. It's like Jesus when... they had multiple chances at romances too. It's like Jesus when Jesus said, you're going to betray me. You're going to talk shit about me. 3 times. You're going to be crows. This person, you got to keep your distance from them. For some of you, you have people also looking for a lawsuit on you. Dang, my lovies. Shit's going well for some house. Financially speaking. You got people fucking stalking you too. Jeez, Louise. For the love of money. Something about money. All of a sudden, they want to treat you nice. All of a sudden, they don't want to treat you like a fucking hoe and slapping your fucking ass in the middle of the fucking gym. Everything is coming in for a reason. Not fucking even knowing you. They don't want you to look like a hoe anymore. Now you got money. Now they want you to look like something. But you have to help your sister's ex-mommies. Mommies. Oh, my mommies. My mommies, you got to help your sister's ex. Remember that. It's going to be important for some reason because it's coming in as very important. This person, something about porno. This person either likes porno or watches a lot of porno. This person's not a bad person, and they had the chance to defend you, your sister's ex, and they did. Spirit's asking you to keep your distance. You are a chosen one. You need to protect your distance. You need to keep your distance. Someone was digging something out, or they dug something out. This was a scout for some of you. We got a nail tech and who's menstruating. This nail tech who's menstruating and hating. For some of you, there's an issue with nail tech energy, or someone that likes to get their nails done. DCYF, they should be probably fucking paying attention to something else. We got an internship. Someone who's interning somewhere. For some of you, someone is too preoccupied with their ex. Someone is way too preoccupied with their ex. A Pisces is way too preoccupied with their ex, or a Pisces is involved in a situation. Someone believes. Someone, I believe, and the rose-colored glasses came off, so I don't know if someone's believing anymore. And you're going to find lost money. For some of you, your rose-colored glasses came off and you're going to be able to find lost money. For some of you, someone's looking for a cash cow. Visiting a strip club. Honk. You got a honk. Someone's going to honk outside of a strip club. The morgue is involved in a situation. Morgan as well. They blamed the innocent. Someone who blamed the innocent. And going to say it was a prank, but it was not a fucking prank. They were trying to blame the innocent for a reason. They did this on purpose. Something about Curtis. Something about Kurt. Something about skirt steak. They blamed the innocent, who was actually the most important one, the lowest on the totem pole, but they were looking at it from a colonized perspective, European colonization, I mean. Atheist, cruel intentions. For some of you, an atheist with cruel intentions is going to get an airline voucher, a lot of travels and genes. Someone is looking for, someone could be a geneticist. We got candle. They will come back for all the wrong reasons. For some of you, someone's trying to masturbate. They're trying to masturbate you back into their life. For some of you, someone's doing sex magic and maybe even candles. I told you, for some of you, it's almost like someone setting up like a really sexy scene. They're trying to set up a sexy matrimony too. For some of you, someone's really trying to like set up a ritual space, and then they masturbate to the thought of you in hopes that they can lure you back in. This is like someone sitting in their bedroom or somewhere private, dark, candles lit, maybe even putting out food in your name. Someone's doing some fucking weird ritual. I don't know where the fuck they read this, but they were looking for a lawsuit. They are marriage material and they are looking for a lawsuit. Take that how it resonates. We got a Tesla going by. You're self-mastered. For some of you, you're self-mastered and you know the bullshit. You know, you spot the bullshit. And they're going to take a now. They're going to take a now. For some of you, someone was trying to scout you for a lawsuit. It was clickbait. They didn't feel real. I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. What they were doing doesn't even make sense. Someone's energy feels so weird. Someone has a beard. Reconciliation and clickbait. They're trying to get you to reel you in some way, clickbait you some way. If this is not on the internet, they're trying to do things like, again, clickbait energy is like trying to create content to get your attention, so that, or like writing titles to get your attention. Someone could be writing comments to get your attention. Someone can send you text messages like to get you to click on the text message, like I know it's late, but these are the type of people that could even create like some type of an emergency, some bullshit, like trying to get you. For some of you, this may not actually be like someone that wants marriage from you. This may be just someone that wants lawsuits from you. For some of you, there's a delusional fucking therapist in the field. For some of you, that needs to yield. For some of you, there's all types of weird energy in the field. For some of you, there could be some type of, like, again, a physicist. For some of you, there's a physicist involved in a situation. For some of you, you got money coming out the fucking wazoo. I don't know where it's coming from, but for some of you, Spirit's about to... Because you're going to be a lottery winner. I don't know what kind of lottery you're winning, but you got all types of fucking psychos losing their mind. It was only a matter of time, Spirit's saying. Spirit ain't playing, my lovies. Spirit is not playing, and they all blamed the innocent. They all blamed the innocent. These people live so shamefully. They don't believe in anything. I'm serious. They're delirious. They are delirious. 4411, what you're about to go through is sent from heaven. And these people are going to feel in hell and ashamed because they wanted to play the blame game with you. The letter H is very significant here. You are a spiritual assassin. You are a spiritual assassin, whatever the letter H means to you. You are a spiritual assassin. They didn't know who they were playing with. You are moving forward with the new, and they tried to walk in your shoes and they got blisters. So you left them with your old shoes because you're like, that's okay. If you really want them that bad, take the fucking shoes. Take the shoes. For some of you, you are the creator, but the creator takes pleasure in watching you win. This is big energy right here. If you screenshot anything, hold on, let me get out of the frame. Okay. You are the creator, and you, spirit, the gods, whatever you call your God, takes pleasure in watching you win because you fucking deserve it, and you live without sin. They keep repeating it. You are living without sin. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes you may do things like, you know, your sister friend did something last night that I'm like, my lovies, was that the worst thing? Like, should I not have done that? Like, something is like that. Stop, my lovies. Stop. Be gentle. They will reach out, Reese. They will reach out because your finances are great. You should support them however you can. Mailed meals, maybe for some of you, this is your sister's ex, who also played with hex work, but they've had, and something about Hector, and something about Hector. They had some type of a repentance. Someone could speak French. You could maybe help them by like paying for a mailed meal subscription. I would, my lovies. If I was a fucking millionaire, Spirit really needs to monitor me because, I mean, I've gone through lessons, but again, imagine me. Imagine, you know, I'm so naive because I thought to myself, I'm like, imagine I gave that person those lottery numbers and he could have gone and played behind my back and won. And he could have hid it from me, but I wouldn't have hid it from him. For some of you, you have that type of heart. So Spirit needed to harden your heart a little bit more. Not so you're still ube for some of you. You're still really beautiful. You're still so generous. But for some of you, you were dealing with some degenerates. For real. That needed time to heal, and you needed to. It's just what you needed to do. You could actually support your sister's ex by paying for mailed meals, or somebody paying for mailed meals. Maybe they're gonna go through some type of tough time where they can't even afford to eat. Been there, my lovies. You know what's fair. Mail them some meals. I would. If you had it like that, why not? Why not, my lovies? They want forgiveness, but are too confused to approach. This is someone who wants forgiveness, but they're too confused to approach you because they have some type of temper tantrum. For some of you, someone could have like mailed, like, they could have written the last time you spoke to this person, they could have really like had some type of breakdown, taken some type of anger out on you, their frustration out on you. They're really ashamed. They tried to play the blame game, but put blame on you, and you have nothing to do with whatever happened with your sister or whatever, and her mister. And a mystery man is involved too, in a mystery van. And some type of case needs to be solved because I'm seeing fucking Scooby-Doo. 4811. You had nothing to do with that drama, but someone wanted to involve you and they took out their frustration on you. This could have been someone that sent you some dirty messages for some of you, or insulted you, and they want forgiveness. Okay, for some of you, some type of activity. A class action lawsuit. For some of you, there's an active lawsuit. Lawson. For some of you, Lawson. For some of you, Slawson. For some of you, there's an active class action lawsuit, but I don't think, and there's a prostitute that started it. I don't think you have anything to worry about. They've done this before. They're always looking for some type of lawsuit because they don't care about who they hurt. They treat themselves like a prostitute. It keeps coming in with prostitute energy, whoever the hell this is. Approved for the loan. You're going to get approved for a loan for some of you. Could have been friends, but their fears and insecurities got in the way. For some of you, approved for the loan, and you could have been someone's friend, but their fears and insecurities got in the way, so they started to attack you. They have done this before. Spirit saying Pasadena could be significant for some. New York could be significant for some. They have done this before. They've done this many times. It is time to look through their phone. For some of you, it is time to look Todd, Thomas, Nicole, Nicolette, nicotine patches, nicotine PM, Tylenol PM. Someone takes NyQuil PM to sleep. They can't sleep without NyQuil. It is time for them to look through their phone. Dayquil, they take uppers too. This uppers and downers have been very present. Something about reuptake. They also take hard drugs. Fuck. Because now it's getting escalated. Because I'm getting how cocaine, Ritalin, someone has ADHD, whatever that means to them. Something about a Jeep Chrysler. Someone's trying to get a new car. They have done this before, and it is time to look through their phone. They have done this before, and it is time to look through their phone. If Spirit is saying it, I would. It's understood. Someone with a foreign accent, foreign to the USA. They're stalking you to prove... Oh, shit. They gotta drop it. They're stalking you to prove their point. So when I was watching this, for some of you, this is someone watching this. When I was writing this, but someone's watching. They're definitely watching you. They're stalking you to prove their point. When I was writing this, Spirit's giving me how people have stalked, how Spirit has given us the download Heather. Something about Heather giving blowjobs, like someone makes porn. But they're stalking you to prove their point. When I was writing this, Spirit gave us how Spirit has given us the download of people stalking me because they believed something about me that wasn't true at all, and they were trying to find the information by watching me. This is fucking crazy energy. If they don't think they're fucking crazy, I don't know. I really don't know. But they're stalking you to try to prove their false point. They're trying to hide, looking for evidence, but they are wrong. Everything is coming in for a reason. They're looking for evidence, but they're fucking wrong. And they're trying to be strong and hold on strong to look for evidence that doesn't fucking exist, and they're just fucking losing your mind. For some of you, this is you. They're just losing their mind, or you're just losing your mind, my lovey, looking for evidence and wasting time for something that doesn't exist, and maybe you should start to check yourself. I'm just a messenger here. Love you, my lovies. We got a new instrument. You inherited a property. You inherited something. For some of you, new instrument, and you inherited a property, a trustworthy person. You're going to drop the new instrument. Someone needs to drop the new instrument. For some of you, there's a new instrument, and there's a trustworthy present. A present. For some of you, there's a present. For some of you, someone's pregnant. I have met some nut jobs in my life, my lovies, that it's like shit, and that they want to be a wife. It's like, what the fuck? Or a husband. What the fuck? I saw someone in a Hummer truck yesterday. I'm like, I see this person all around town in a black Hummer. They could have stood up for you, but they didn't. For some of you, someone in a Hummer could have stood up for you, but they did not. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. They could have stood up for you, but they did not. And everything will be exposed. For some of you, you have the gift. So for some of you, you may have people around you that want to look for evidence on you because you have the gift, and they think this is a fucking joke. They think that Spirit's giving you all of the downloads. They think that you're stalking them the way they're stalking you. And it's like, I never come around you. What the fuck are you doing? Going out of your way to follow someone around town. You don't think you have problems. Someone you've never really talked to that deeply. So they think that they know you. For some of you, you have online platforms. You're going to be an international sensation. You got people that think that they know you. It's like following fucking, I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio, who's a Scorpio. For some of you, a Scorpio could be significant for some. Leonardo DiCaprio could be significant for some. It's like following fucking Leonardo DiCaprio around thinking you know him. I know you because I saw you here, I saw you there, I've read your biography, and it's flattering. There are certain people that it's like, you tell stories that speak to me, and I love it. You're an actor in stories that speak to me, and I love it. That's it. That doesn't mean you're this person's fucking best friend. That doesn't mean they owe you anything. They channeled an energy for you. That doesn't mean that you have the right to fucking stalk them around. To find evidence. Like, on what? Psycho. Because you're an international sensation. Everything is coming in for a reason. And you're going to get a standing ovation. Someone who died, for some of you, someone who died a few years ago was an international sensation. For some of you, but you are too. Someone who died a few years ago, an international sensation. Someone who died a few years ago in a situation. We got exaggerating events to justify their overreacting. Someone exaggerating events to justify their overreacting. This is the type of person that can easily start fucking stalking you and watching you to find evidence about the events that didn't even fucking happen. A parent, I told you there was an issue with the parent and the children. A parent who is sexually involved with their own child. I wonder why they're exaggerating the events. Because they don't want to be caught. So they're looking for evidence on you. And it's like, for what? I'm not doing anything. But maybe you are. That's what's bothering you. Spirit's trying to get you to see who you are. Sometimes who we are makes us a little uncomfortable if we're telling ourselves too many lies. A person who is sexually involved with their child. For some of you, I am seeing an old lady who likes to ego stroke. And now I'm seeing a man too, so take it how it resonates. I was seeing an old white lady. Now I'm seeing a darker skinned man. You got to speak your plea. For some of you, there may be a plea bargain, ego stroking. We got a transfer student. They fall, for some of you, there's a transfer student. They fall in love too often and should dedicate time to self-love. For some of you, there's a transfer student who falls in love way too often and should dedicate time to self-love. Caitlin. And then they have to speak your piece and let it go. There's a transfer student who needs to focus on self and forget about all the love that they want to share with someone else. And they have to speak their piece and let it go. For some of you, there's a plea bargain in the field. Your intuition scares me. For some of you, someone's scared by your intuition, or this is you. And they believe seeing you. For some of you, I told you, Spirit wants you to keep your distance from somebody because they believe that seeing you will change your mind about them, but yet you are seeing them on a very deep level. You can see them from miles away and you still want them to stay away. This is someone who's into same-sex stuff. And they tried to get their, oh fuck, bon? And they tried to get their friends to gang up on you. And their friends said, yes, let's do it. Same-sex stuff. For some of you, or for some of you, organ. For some of you, an organ donor. Someone's an organ donor. Someone's a stoner too. For some of you, someone has messy friends, like same-sex, meaning like if you're a female, this is a bunch of females. One female got their friends to gang up on you and they all said, yeah, let's do it. Because they're all airheads together. It's okay. They'll grow one day. Something about Heather, something about a newsletter, something about Heather Gray 7, someone kind of like Jordan's. For others, again, or this could be a group of men. If you're a man, this is a group of men. A man said, yeah, let's all gang up on him. And their friend said, yeah, let's do it. We got a loving babysitter. It got old quickly. Loving the babysitter got old quick. Someone had a babysitter on their dick. That's how it's coming in. Because she's thick. And it got old quick. You inherited land. And your brother's ex was in on something. Maybe when it comes to stealing your land. This is a shapeshifter. Remember, for some of you, your brother has a shape-shifting ex. And you inherited land and this person meddled in that. Something about heavy metal poisoning for a child. Paying too much money. For some of you, your brother's ex was paying too much money in hopes of harming someone. Again, for some of you, your brother's ex did put a hit. The shapeshifter that put a hit out. Because your brother and for some of you, it's just you. You as a brother and your ex who played with hex work. For others, this is your brother who played with hex work and their ex and them were in on trying to pay to cause you harm so that you won't get the land and the house that you inherited. paying too much money in hopes of harming someone. They like to be stylish. These people like to be stylish, or they think this is a style, or this is their style. This is their MO. For some of you, this person has done this before. They've set other people up before. So they thought that it wouldn't matter to hurt you too. And again, this is a shape. Oh, she wants to hide it. This is a shapeshifter who's homesick. This person's homesick, so they may not actually, for some of you, this person may not be from the United States. This person, something about the UK, something about UKG. Isn't that like a brand? This person's homesick. They want to go back to wherever they came from, whatever hellhole they came from. They felt rejected and retaliated and sought revenge. This is someone that you didn't want to, no pieces, no porno. Okay. For some of you, okay. For some of you, this person, someone could have invited you to watch porn with them and you said no and they felt rejected. For some of you, a bunch of people feel rejected by you because you saw through their bullshit. Something about the Bayou, something about the Bayou, something about New Orleans. They felt rejected and retaliated or sought revenge. For some of you, someone's ego is fucking ridiculous. And something about Nicholas. Someone's ego is ridiculous. They felt rejected and so they sought revenge because you said I'm not interested. Can you fucking believe that shit? And they blamed the innocent. Can you believe that shit? These are the type of psychopaths that then will start to stalk you with their psychopathic friends. And you're like, I barely know this person. I tell you. Someone you met. This is someone you fucking met while you were fucking running errands, and then they thought that it was okay to stalk you. This is someone that had set up this. They set this fucking meeting up for some of you. Menstruation. You could have been going to get something fucking while you were on your period or minding your damn business, getting tampons, and somebody fucking comes along. The letter fucking G, who's a fucking gangster. For some of you, this was a gangster. This feels like a gangster energy because no normal fucking person would do this shit. Like stalker. So they're already, this is their MO. This is what they do. So to them, it's all right. For some of you, your sister's ex is a fucking gangster too. But they love you. For some of you, help that guy out. I'm just a messenger. I would. Spirit's going to ask you to, my lovies. I would. Because, you know, maybe by helping them with their meals, my lovies, come on. I mean, I know some cruel-ass people on this planet that make it difficult for others to get meals, especially if they're fucking envious or fucking psychotic or feel fucking rejected, so they want to make your life a living hell. Something about Hillary. Something about Hillary. Somebody could have worked for Clinton. Because this is the shit. I told you I feel the envy in the field. Pay attention to the flow, my lovies. For those of you who know, you know. Pay attention to the flow because I'm picking up on the energies as they're coming in. And then this is, you know, you see. Something about Ulysses. Went to see a practitioner to put a curse on someone that they envy. Passion. They envy someone's passion. They wanted to also attract someone. There's something about a tracker. They wanted also to put a spiritual tracker on a fucking spiritual assassin. Spirit was giving us earlier, for some of you, if you're not FBI or CIA, more FBI energy, but if you're not like a secret agent of some sort or like a Navy SEAL or like spiritually, you are. For some of you, you actually are. But for some of you, someone is in a spiritual sense. And because they've paid the spiritual rent. But for some of you, and someone's a spiritual runt and someone's a spiritual cunt. I don't know what that means to somebody. Someone thinks they're funny. I don't know. This is an airhead. Someone's an airhead. They are an airhead in Spirit's eyes, my lovies. And Spirit sees all their lies. And they're just an airhead. And they think they're fighting with you. But Spirit's like, you're just delightful, my lovies. You're just delightful. You're going to see your favorite artist. And there's some type of toe fetish. For some of you, your favorite artist has a toe fetish. For some of you, you can have a toe fetish. For some of you, your favorite artist has a toe fetish. It is time for a spiritual cleanse. This energy's been present. Didn't we say it the other day, my lovies? I told you, my lovies, for some of you, it's time for a spiritual cleanse. Look at the short that your sister created a few days ago. They hated airing dirty laundry because they feel like you're airing. Darren feels like you're airing their dirty laundry. Or Darius is also involved. A Darius who's nefarious. There's a Darius who's nefarious, who feels like you're airing their dirty laundry, but they're gonna forget something. They forgot that they're a paid actor. Darius is a paid actor, so I don't know. Darius, what do you want, my lovey? It was your aunt. A person who always aspired to do good things for humanity. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with people that chose paths, but they were at some point aspiring to do well. They're gonna have to walk back because that was their purpose to begin with. And something about a cat and something about Zach. We got someone with a classic car who went too far. When it comes to a situation, they are amused. You find someone amused, my lovies. But for some of you, there's someone with a classic car who's amusing, but they are also inspired. They are working against you with others, but now they want to protect you. The letter V. They are working, it was temporary. They are working with others to harm you, or they were, but now they want to protect you. This is someone, and because they know that they all blame the innocent, and this is just a temporary thing, because for some of you, things are going to go well, because for some of you, someone aspired to do well from the beginning. Someone has a son who just had a daughter. Not too long ago, maybe a year ago. Who's going to take an L? This person wants to take an L when it comes to betting against you or betting against someone innocent. 10551 when it comes to the multi-fucking millions. Someone, I don't know, why is multi-million here and they want to take an L against betting against you when it comes to multi-millions. Class action lawsuit and a prostitute. 010611 and a toe fetish. And someone's jealous. Jealous Jalissa, jealous Melissa. Visiting a strip club. Your girlfriend who got party rental equipment. The male querent, a man watching this. And party rental equipment. A studious person. And they are trying to twist things around. Someone's not going to be able to fly somewhere because someone's book smart and street smart. Someone with a classic car is bookmark. They're bookmarking something. They're trying to bookmark something for later, to reference something later. Someone is a hater. They're trying to long range planning. They're trying to bookmark something for later. Someone's a hater. Can I hit it in the morning? The letter Q. Do not park there anymore. Your childhood friends are involved in a situation. You are book smart and street smart. All roads are open. Don't park there anymore. You're going to get an airline voucher. Geometric figures. It's a time for spiritual cleanse. There's a makeup to breakup situation. Someone's not going to travel for that anymore. We got vandalism. There will be vandalism in a situation. Cat is involved. This person is not codependent. An ex-lover. The letter X. A business owner. Multi-million. Boom. All right. All right, I think that's good. You can sleep at night, my lovies. Someone's going to get out on parole. This is only a drill. Some mistakes are being repeated over, or same mistakes when it comes to this clickbait situation. It's your ex. It was your ex. Your ex keeps doing something, who is some type of stripper or slow wine or some type of prostitute, to be quite frank. You got your girlfriend here too. A confident speaker is sincere. Your confident girlfriend, who is a sincere person, is a big fan. Feverish, very feverish. They're a big fan and they're very feverish. Boom. That's it, my lovies. 10858. Your sister's ex is involved in a situation again. Seeking revenge out of confusion and envy. They are innocent. For some of you, your sister's ex could have defended you against your own fucking sister. And her new mister. This could be your sister's ex, the father of your sister's children. And they're all thieves. They're all going to prison. They could try to sue you as well for some bullshit. But it's a lie. We got a hacker too, a spy. They're all watching you. They're all watching you. They were cruel. Your family was cruel to you for some of you when it comes to a judicial procedure that they stole from you. For some of you, someone could have tried to steal property. Again, you're inheriting something. Your family tried to betray you. They were cruel to you. Now there's going to be peace when it comes to a procedure, but they're feeling, and your niece is involved in a procedure too, but they're going to feel betrayed by you because you inherited something and they're envious of you. Boom. That was enough, my lovies. That was intense. What say you? I say true. We've been going for a while now. We like your style now, my lovies. You are an honorable person. You have the win in a situation. 011013. January, October, the death, April, January, March, February wants to come into April, August. Boom. And Augustus. All right, my lovies. Augusta for some. Boom, my lovies. Stay well. That was a lot. That was a lot, my lovies. But that was a lot. But it was less than yesterday. Yesterday we went on and on and on. But it's all right. We hang on strong for you, my lovies. Do not park there anymore, my lovies. Second time in like 2 weeks ago that came in for you. Don't park there anymore, my lovies, wherever that is for you, whoever this speaks to. And for some, it was for a male too. It was for a man last time too. For some of you, because you have a crazy ex in a situation. Boom. Boom by Cooch, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you. At least until you move, because you're leaving. You're going at a distance for some of you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. You're going to get approved for the move. Loves you, or a loan to help you with that move. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you, or unexpected income coming from somewhere. For some of you, this unexpected income can come from your spouse or a new spouse for you. You're going to pair up. I'm feeling like Spirit's giving us like you're going to have someone with you. But there are lies in a situation and spies. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. They want to control you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. The waterfront and Waterford, Connecticut. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.